So this is some interesting news in DSP, I guess gaming in general, and anything that has to do with Dark Side of Hill. So somebody seems to be one panda short, as evidenced by the title. Panda Lee has gone from Bill's life, and of course, Phil's gonna spin this, make it like he's the victim in all this, because that's what Phil is nowadays, and it's kind of sad. As again, someone who used to enjoy watching his stuff, not everything, just the bits and pieces, to where it's just a man getting so angry at video games. It's the same thing with Low Tier God. I used to be really into this kind of rage-filled gaming thing, watching people just lose their minds in games, and because I thought that was kind of a genuine thing before I figured out he's just a piece of shit who over-exaggerates just for, views and shit like that. People like watching that kind of thing because, we can relate, because, hey, I do that too. We all do that at some point where we get angry at a video game, so, we get mad and salty. Some of us don't control controllers. We'll say a few unkind words to each other, and that'll be it. And it can be shameful. Some of us we even laugh it off. That's just the funny thing about it. So I used to watch this shit until it just became a bunch of begging. That's all it is nowadays. It's just a bunch of just this grown ass man getting in front of the camera and just begging about how much of a loser he really is. That's what really it boils down to. Just how much of a loser this man is, and how much he wants you to feel sorry for him. He's gonna get on the camera and say, "Oh, the detractors, oh fuck them, oh my life's just so infuriating and excruciating." Meanwhile, you're out there working like 9 to 5 jobs, busting your ass. Give me more money. Instead of me putting the initiative forward to actually do things, just give me more money. That's what he did to his patrons. He's losing patrons, he's losing supporters. View count was low. His channel was in a worse position ever. Just give me more money. I'm not gonna put forward the initiative to say, again, I think I brought this up in my last DSP video. I'm not gonna go and say, hey, I'm struggling. I'm gonna do the best I can to get this up because I enjoy doing this. But if you want to help support me, that's fine. We all do this together. We're a unit. No, I'm not the unit. I'm gonna do shit and you're gonna pay for it. That's basically what it is. And again, it's just disgusting to me. How he treated Panda Lee has something to do with why she left his sorry ass. I'm gonna go ahead and say that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, like, in general, I'm not praising all of this. It's just more of, I understand why she left you. I mean, the signs were there. And I made this a point in my previous video about him being this very shrinkish of her, very kind of, okay, yeah, I understand she's a human being and she's around me. Just, again, I sort of see it as him treating it as if she's part of the business. Like, she's there and what will be, will be. She left and that's it. And he even said that, oh, well, she left me 3 weeks ago. I never said that. She left me 2 weeks ago. Even in his own fucking story, he can't get it straight because it's Phil. He's a fucking liar. And you're an idiot if you think he doesn't lie. I mean, he won't admit it, but he's a liar. Even some of his own fans, will understand that. He's a fucking liar. Some of his own hardcore fans will think the same way he is. Oh, there's just with the fucking detractors, try to do the whole thing again, try to spin the story. No, he's a fucking liar. He lied in his own story. I saw the pre-stream. I saw the pre-stream. He said in his own Twitter, oh, well, she's been gone for 2 weeks. Then he sent the pre-stream, oh, it's been like 3 weeks since she's been gone. So which is it, dumbass? I don't understand what people are talking about. And people were in the pre-stream like, dude, you just said 3 weeks, and you said it in your Twitter that she was gone for 2 weeks. So what the fuck is it? You can't say your own goddamn story. And this is like hours between each other. It's just masterful how he thinks people are this stupid. You know what the detractors are gonna do. They're gonna spin the story. No! They're gonna take, we're gonna take all the information we can to piece this together. You may not care about Panda Lee, but most of us actually do. I mean, I don't care personally, it's her life. And I even said it myself in some of the comments when I'm talking to people. It's her life, whatever she wants. You know, if she wants to dump your sorry ass because you're neglecting her, and you clearly were. She was just a minor inconvenience to you. That's what it felt like to everyone. She was just a minor inconvenience to me. You know? So if she wants to leave, then so be it. That's fine with anyone else. That should be fine with everyone. That's her decision. So, you know, you make it look like it's our fault. And again, he's gonna do that. And I even said this is a theory. He's gonna make it look like he's the victim and everything. He said, "Oh, we're going our separate ways," and you know. And I'm sitting there thinking that you're trying to find a way for you to not say much about Panda Lee and the whole thing. I'm sure that you want to say as much as you want, but deep down, you know, this is the person who's been with you for, I think, nearly a decade now. You've been living at her for that fucking long, and she knows every little secret about you. Behind the camera, outside the camera, inside the condo, inside the house, inside this big ass house of yours, in the car, everything. She knows every one of your dark little secrets that the internet does not already know. And we know a lot. You know, again, once you put some shit out here, and this is the thing I said to low tier God, and once you put some shit out here, it's out there. It's on the internet. People gonna see it, and they're gonna see it quick too. Quicker than what you think. The internet's so big and so vast and so fast that people are gonna see it regardless of what you do. People aren't making this shit up about you. We're not making things up to just make you look bad. It's out there. If you jack off with the camera on, people are gonna see that. If you throw your controller around like an idiot, people are gonna see that. Again, to low tier God, if you denounce your own family, denounce your own sister on Facebook, people are gonna see that. If you act like an asshole on Twitter, people are gonna see that. It's out there. People are gonna see it, and they're gonna see it quick, like I said. So don't come to us with this kind of shit that we're making things up. We're not. You supply people with the information that they're gonna put back to you. You know, they're gonna use it against you. You can ban them all you fucking want. You can. Again, I gotta commend these moderators. They do so much work. I hope they put forward the momentum in the streams that they do in real life. I really do. I really do hope they put that kind of work towards what they do in his streams, towards their work in real life. They have to support him with thousands of dollars. They have to have a very steady job, a way more demanding job than what Phil does. So I said to myself, if he doesn't put forward any initiative, it's already been a strike. It's already been in motion. The failing of your business. To me, I would have thought that Leanne leaving him should have been an example. This is the woman that you've been engaged with. You've practically been married for this goddamn long. Some people out there haven't been married for as long as you've been like girlfriend and boyfriend. And she leaves you now, and you see it as just just that's in the past now. You know, just toss it aside and just keep streaming Persona 5 or whatever you're doing, Injustice, whatever the fuck you're doing. And, you know, if no one wants to talk about it, you know, people are going to talk about it. These are your fans. They're concerned about your well-being, and you're not letting them mingle amongst one another. Again, I understand detractors are going to be detractors, but these are your own fans. They're going to be worried about you, and you're just telling them, just shut the fuck up about it. To me, that's very disrespectful. That really is. That's very disrespectful for your fans to not be worried about you. Oh, let's just get back to the game, guys. No, you put your real life in the game by talking about it, by bringing it up. And this is what I said. He's going to bring it up and tell people not to talk about it. And he's going to kind of shut down the stream, you know, to patrons only. Because people were talking about it. And he said to himself, I'm not going to make a video on this. I guarantee you, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month, he's going to talk about it eventually. He really is. One thing you need to learn about Phil is that he doesn't close his mouth. He's always talking. The motherfucker cannot shut the fuck up for a second. So he's gonna talk about it eventually. And again, he's gonna make it look like we're the bad guys, we're the detractors. He's gonna make it look like she's the bad guy in some way for leaving him. and he's gonna make himself look the victim, because that's what it's about nowadays. It's not about gaming. Gaming is a job to him. It can be excruciating. He can outright hate it. It's a job to him. So he's gonna find any way, shape, or form to make this job sustainable. And what he's done nowadays, eBay. He's the pinnacle master human, like the overlord of eBay, amongst other people. Lots of guys bad enough. Christian's bad enough. Whoever you want to call out for rampant, dumbass eBay, I welcome. But for him, it's just amazing how much eBay he does on a basis and gets away with it. He'll blame other people, blame his patron, blame the I'm blaming justice a lot, sorry. He'll blame the people who are giving him money, saying they're not paying him enough. He's done it before, he's done it a lot. And again, this is the same man who will shut down an entire stream because he's not getting the feedback that he wants, not what you want as a fan. I assume fans will watch this. I guarantee that most fans will watch any detractor video just because, out of spite. They want to see us talking shit about Phil and what we have to say. And I doubt Phil watches these. Again, I can get a way better reaction out of Low Tier God than I can Phil. So I doubt he'll watch this. But the really corny thing I found about this, just the aggravating thing, I guess corny is not the really big thing. I gotta wrap this up because it's like 1 a.m. It's like 1 a.m. and you can kind of tell I'm tired. I'm slurring my speech and stuff like that. I'm really tired. But I think the really big thing about this is this: how much he just does not care. He doesn't care, but he cares. I guess that's the thing. He tries to write it off as all to the past where we went our separate ways. She's left, for a while now, 3 weeks. I'm gonna go with 3 weeks. You said 3 weeks, dude. You really did. You said it, plain as day. Other people called us out. In the stream, you banned them. You don't like being called out for stupid fucking shit. Even though people are gonna call you out for stupid fucking shit. Again, once it's on the internet, it's gonna be recorded. It's gonna be out there. Internet is an automatic archive. And an automatic archive you cannot erase. You can delete the video all you want. It's gonna be there. But I guess this is just fascinating to me how he just kind of says, it's in the past, and Giovanni breaks up with him. I saw it. I saw it coming, to be honest with you. I really saw it coming. Again, he's been very shrinkish of her, very sheepish of her. He's been kind of riding her back in the background, and I guess she just had enough. She just up and left. And he, as dumb as he fucking is, saw it coming too. And I guess he didn't have a reaction to it. At least an immediate reaction to it. He'll have a reaction to it, believe me. Yeah, excuse me. But for now, we'll just have to wait.